Hi, my name is Andrew Buller, sport therapist from Barnstaple, North Devon. Hopefully we're warm by now, and then we can go on to the next exercise. This next exercise is called side bends, working part of the core. I'm going to roll up my top again for this exercise to help demonstrate and show you the position of my abdomen when this exercise is performed. You'll notice I'm also this time stood in a standing position as opposed to seated position, which is what I recommend, but this exercise can be done sat down or stood up, and both effective. When doing it in a standing position, feet hip width apart and parallel, slightly bent knees, zipped up belly button, pelvic floor lifted, and a slight lumbar arch in that neutral position. Hands by your side, shoulders retracted in a good postural position, and then we're ready to perform the exercise. As we perform this exercise, you've got to imagine you're between two planes of glass in front and behind you. And then we rotate over to the side, flexion to one side, as far down as you feel comfortable, slight bend knees, flexion to the other side. And I'm keeping my core, everything engaged, the whole time I'm performing. Again, I'll have my hands up here so you can see each side. I've got a slight lumbar arch in a neutral position. My belly button's lifted and my pelvic floor is lifted and engaged. And then I'm ready. Normally I have my hands by my side, which I recommend, keep my shoulders back. I'm going to have my hands up here with my shoulders retracted so you can see my trunk. Slightly bent knees to the side and to the side. Engaged the whole time. And now the posterior view, which is probably the prime example of exactly where you should feel the position in the lumbar spine. Again, slightly bent, slightly arched lumbar spine, neutral position, lifted belly button, pelvic floor is engaged, hands by your side, shoulders retracted, and then over as far as you feel comfortable, keeping your pelvic floor engaged the whole time. Keeping between those imaginary planes of glass with the slight bent knees, engaging, and your pivot point is right across your belly button and the centre of your lumbar spine.